Okay, welcome to the HID conversion install for the 2010 Honda Accord. First thing you're going to need is this right here. This is the Honda service and repair manual. This is not the manual that comes with your car. This is the one that is over 2,500 pages long. It's what the technicians use. Has every single thing you could ever do to your Accord is on this disc, and it tells you exactly how to do it. It has pictures and everything like that. So if you don't have this, you need to get this. Got this from eBay for about $10, and it was definitely a good buy. The next thing you're going to need is you're going to need your HID conversion kit. As you can see here, it comes with two ballasts. The ballasts give it extra power to illuminate the lights. You have your lights right here. They're in the packaging to not get broken, but they're 6000K, which is the widest you can get before it goes blue. You have two extension cables and two adapters to hook up to your car. And usually when you order these and you tell them what kind of car you have, they'll send you the right adapters. And then some zip ties to hook these ballasts in to your car if you don't want to use 3M tape to stick them on. And I bought this off eBay. These are good lights. These are Zentech, and they're a good company to use. So this is what you're gonna need. Now the reason why I made reference to this Honda service manual is because on looking through there trying to figure out with the low beam headlights, you actually have to take the inner fender off. So that means you have to take the tire off, and then you have to take the inner fender out to get to the light bulb. I don't know why Honda made it like that, but that's what it is. So the next step is we'll show you how to do that, and then we'll get these lights installed, and hopefully it'll come out really nice. So let's get started. Okay, the first step is you're going to remove the battery cable. I've already done that here. You're going to need an 11mm socket to get the screw off, but make sure it doesn't come back into contact with the terminal. Second step is to get access to the light. You're going to have to go through this fender wall right here. So what you do is you turn your wheel all the way to the left if you're on the passenger side, and all the way to the right if you're on the driver's side. I'm going to do the passenger side. I've already done the driver's side, so this is where we're going to start at. But first, let's hook up our ballast. Now we're going to hook up all our pieces. We have the ballast right here. This is the light bulb. It's still in its casing, so we'll take the plastic off, but we'll leave that on because you don't want to touch the bulb. You'll greatly reduce the life of it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to hook this up right here. Like so, to the clip. And we're going to hook this piece up right here into the clip. And so we have one piece. We're going to take our extension and our adapter. And the way it goes in is these circle holes. One side is red, one side is red for positive, black for negative, and there's two holes in there. You want to insert these into the side. The good thing about this adapter is it's reversible, so if you hook it in and it's the wrong way, you can just flip it over without having to take these wires out. So it doesn't really matter which side we put them in. So I'm just going to go ahead and put black all the way in till it clicks, and then the red all the way in till it clicks, and you can see it's in there, and this will hook up to the car. This side can only hook up to the ballast one way. The clip's on one side, the hook's on the other. You hook it up just like this. Sometimes it's a little hard to get in there, so just kind of gotta force it in there till it clicks, and it's clicked in there. Okay, so now we're all hooked up and ready to go. Okay, the first clip we're going to take loose is this one right here. It's under the front bumper. front bumper. The dog ran into my car, so it's a little bit cracked and dirty under here, but there you are. You're gonna take a flathead Phillips. You're gonna take a flathead screwdriver into there, pop it out. This clip will pop out. Basically, what we're wanting to do is get the fender. Get onto this side. Get the fender, all the clips that are along here, off, so we can bend this back and have access to the compartment to put the light bulb in. I've done most of the clips. That one, there's one right here. There's one here. I know it's hard to see, and there's one here. I've already taken them out. There's also one up here. That's a good one to take out. As you can see, I've already taken it out. So really the only one I need to take out is the one underneath, and we should have enough room to pull it back. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll get started with the rest of it. These clips are really hard to get out, so I wanted to show you kind of what it looks like. I'm using a flathead Phillips screwdriver, and you put it in this little space right here, and you pop it up until it comes out, and then you just be able to pull it out, and so now you have access to that. There's one more clip that I forgot. It's this one right here in the middle. It works the same way as the one underneath the fender. Get that out, and then you'll be able to pull this back and get access to the light, which is right there. Okay, now that we've gotten that last clip out, you can simply just take this, fold it back. There went another clip. But now we have just enough room to get access to this, so to the light bulb. Okay, so once you twist it out, twist counterclockwise, and you can just pull it out. I've already disconnected the white hook from the light, but it's real simple. This white hook has a little button. You push that button and pull out. And remember, counterclockwise to take that light out. It may feel weird, even though the arrow points the opposite direction. It is counterclockwise on both sides, counterclockwise. So, and it may take you a few tries to get it out. Now we're going to insert our light bulb into the socket. As you can see on the light, there's 3 little bulges, and that corresponds to the 3 little holes on the light. So we're going to take this off. Careful not to break the light, and remember, don't touch the bulb. We're going to insert it in. Insert it in and turn it clockwise, and it's in there. We'll go around front. Make sure the light looks good in there, which it does. Make sure it's in there good and tight. And that's it for that step. Now remember how I was explaining earlier how there's a positive and a negative side to this, but you can flip it around. It's going to plug into the white part from earlier. Thing is, the positive needs to correspond with the positive. As you can see, my white thing has a red mark on it. However, on the other side, the red mark didn't correspond to the positive. It was actually on the negative side. But if you can get in there close enough, you can see which wire is red. In this case, I cannot tell, but if you put it in, or actually, yes, I can. In this case, the red corresponds to positive. So if you put it in there, you're going to hook it up with your red side, like that. And you slide it into the white casing. Until it clicks. And there you have it. Now you have power. So now the next step is to reconnect your battery and test the light. Make sure it works before you put the fender back on. Okay, I just got done testing the light, and it does indeed work. But the final step now is to attach the ballast somewhere inside of here. And I'm going to show you how to do that with a zip tie, which is there. and the 3M tape, which is double-sided. Most important step is before you touch that ballast again, because it's such high voltage, disconnect the battery once again for this final step, and then you'll be able to reconnect it for good after we're done. So let's figure out where to put this. So this ballast has a little 3 holes. On the other side, I used the middle hole, put the zip tie through, and tied it to this hole that's on my car. It's going to vary by car. If you're doing an Accord, there should be a little hole, there should be a big hole where you can slide it through and attach it. And then you're going to want to put the 3M tape on the back, and even though it'll be zip tied like this, you want to stick it right there, and it'll hold right there. As you can see, I have zip tied it here, and use the 3M tape to put the ballast on right there, and it'll ride safely right there. Now all you have to do is put the fender back on, reinstall the clips, and you're good to go. So hopefully you found this DVD helpful, or this YouTube clip helpful, and installing an HID conversion kit. And then I'll put a night shot up to show you how it looks. Thanks for watching.
I know